So the wait for Marvel Future Revolution is over at last. All it actually took for the game to come out was for me to go on holiday for 3 to 4 days. During that exceptionally short spell, and probably the only holiday I'll get this year, but during that period the developers do a live stream, and then the day after the live stream they announced the game was going into soft launch. It's absolutely crazy. You couldn't make it up, but that's the kind of luck that I generally have. So the game is available in soft launch. It's only available in soft launch in Canada, which means technically you should only be able to play it if you live in that region. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to tell you how you can actually play the game today on Android and on PC as well. So that way if you don't have a good mobile phone, for example, but you have a good PC, you can play it on that. I'm playing it on both. My mobile phone's a bit of a potato, it doesn't look great. I'm playing it on my PC, which is a good PC, looks absolutely amazing, and I've got all the settings maxed out on it. But that's what I'll be covering in this video. So the first step we actually have to cover is where do you go to actually download the game. So let's jump in and let's run over that. So the site we'll be using for this, and you can actually do this whether or not you're on PC or Android, it doesn't matter which one, but the site we're using is one that I use often for other games I'm looking to play early, and I've tested out the link myself and it is all legit. So this is APK Pure. So what I'll do is I'll put an actual link to that download there. So you want to download this first, and once again this would be for either PC or Android. Once you've got the game downloaded, then on Android it's as simple as actually just clicking on the icon for it. The game will boot up. It will have an initial download patch. It was around about 5 gig, but the game is most definitely worth it because it looks absolutely amazing on the highest settings. So you'll download that, and then from there what will happen is once you get past that part you'll get to the login screen, and when it tries to log in, if you're not in Canada, it will say the game is not available in your country. But the way we work around this is that you would need to use a VPN, and what a VPN does, it actually tricks your computer or your device into believing you're actually logging on from another country, and you would choose the destination country that you're logging on from. So of course you want to actually choose Canada. Now I don't use VPNs often. The last time I used one was actually for Marvel Strike Force, but I have a subscription for one called ExpressVPN. I've never had any trouble with that or anything like that. It is one you actually have to pay for. I think it was around about $80 for the year, but I'm pretty certain you can get it a month at a time as well, and you're probably better doing a month subscription, and then what you can do from there is the game will be out in a few months and then you no longer have to actually renew it. But it's up to you which VPN you actually use, but personally I can say that I use ExpressVPN and I don't have any issues with that. I will mention you only have to have the VPN on during the initial login screen, so after you've logged in you can then turn it off again, and that will give you a more stable connection there as well. So what we'll cover next, that's how you play it on Android, really nice and simple. What we're going to cover next is how you actually play it on PC. So you've downloaded your APK, then you've got your VPN all set up, but unfortunately you have a bit of a potato of a phone, but you have a good PC. So what do you actually do? You want to run the game on an emulator. The two ones I would normally recommend are BlueStacks or LD Player. I heard the game's having a lot of trouble on BlueStacks, so my personal preference is LD Player. That's the gameplay you can see at the moment is coming from it. Plays on the highest settings, it plays on 60 frames. Yes, I've got a bit of a beast of a PC, but it does run really well on that. So I'll drop a link for that in the comments below. It must be the 64-bit version of this you actually download. Now once you've downloaded it, before you actually start it up, turn on your VPN. Your VPN has to be turned on before you load up your LD Player, and then what you'll do at the right hand side you'll see there's a little button that says APK and a plus sign. You'll click on that. That will take you to your download folder. You'll click on the APK for Future Revolution. It will then insert it within LD Player, and it's as simple as actually clicking on it and it will open up, and there you go. From there you'll be able to log into your Google Play account via this as well, and that will all be secure. But that's us, really nice and simple. So that's how you download the game, that's how you get around the soft lock restrictions, and that's how you play it on PC if you've not got a pretty good phone as well. So let me know if this has been helpful in the comments below. If you've got any questions, even though it is a simple enough process, but if you've got any questions, let me know in the comments below and I will get back to you. And thanks for tuning in for this one. Stay safe. I'll see you all again soon.